So it's been since 88, like 30 years of like not really knowing, what are the real foundations of this country, is this like a country that we create with our own identity, or are we still this kind of weird mush of like post dictatorship something, like we still kind of felt like an American experiment in many ways. So when they raised the 3 Chilean pesos, the subway, the 30 pesos, I'm sorry, which was like 4 cents, according to you guys. The slogan was, it's not 30 pesos, it's 30 years, It's like, we're sick of this, and our ruling elite, has always been very dismissive or maybe like condescending about people's needs, like more than half of Chileans earn just above minimum wage, and there's still like a thick 20% of really, really rich people in Chile. Some numbers by the World Bank, and I read this and I was like, what? It said that the richest 2% in Chile was as rich as the richest 2% in Germany.
Right.
And the poorest 5% in Chile was as poor as the poorest 5% in Malaysia.
Oh, wow.
Which is where like socks are made by slaves, I guess.
Good socks. We should say they make good socks, though. I forgot some socks right now.
Yeah, so it's pretty shocking, and it has absolutely everything to do with the Constitution, because everything for the last 30 years, every progressive, leftist, whatever politician that has wanted to change something through Congress, from education, which is completely, it's privatized, and public education is horrible, and then health, the same, because the Constitution has like these teeny tiny little words put in the right places that make it impossible to move forward in terms of like reform, like, I don't know, health, it says something like, we guarantee you access to health, but not health like itself, So
and
like
health is private, right?
You don't have,
right.
It's like an American-like system.
Yeah, we have kind of like a Medicare system, but again, it's really bad. It lacks funding. It's always, there's this constant battle trying to get it working. And the right is always like, we should privatize everything because of competitions, blah, blah, blah. And so everything from actual water, which is privatized too. So every time we would try to advance in some sort of, well-being or, no sé, social contract that would be better for everyone else, it would go to the Constitutional Tribunal, I guess is the translation, which is kind of like a Supreme Court. And these are like, I think 6 or 8 people that are appointed by the government to, to check if new laws are actually constitutional. And turns out nothing is constitutional, and nothing gets changed, even after several months, years, whatever, of voting and whatever, of, I don't know, public discussion about these issues. And it never advances because everything turns out to be unconstitutional.
Everything gets blocked by the Constitution.
Right, yeah.
And you need a certain number of votes for a lot. Is it, you need like super majorities to pass a lot of laws? Is that also an issue that the Constitution sets up?
I think, yeah, totally. Yes. There's like 2/3, then there's like 5/8. I'm not like an expert on it, but it's really, everything's like super specific. And in Jaime Guzman's own words, which was like the leader that championed this Pinochet constitution, he would tell this in interviews, like, we are writing a constitution which has the I guess like it's so specific to everything, to every thing on it, that it doesn't really matter who comes next. They can't really change anything.
Wow.
You know, and that's from his own words.
Okay, wait, I want to jump in real quick because I totally forgot. This is a good time to say that you have a podcast about the Constitution of Chile, and it's with Fabricio Cubano.
Sí, Fabricio Cubano is a Chilean comedian based in LA.
Yes, and Steve Healy?
And Steve Healy, amazing TV writer. You can Google him.
So if at the end of this...
I don't want to mess up this whole...
So if at the end of this hour, this is not enough for you, go listen to that podcast. Go listen to that podcast.
Like to whet your appetite on this topic, this podcast. Yes. And then,
because... I'm sorry, please.
No, I want to continue. And also your show, a film you I guess came out recently, Aya es Cristina, which is, people can find that on their streaming services. Okay, now a question. You said briefly, but this is mind-blowing to me. Water is private. They privatize water? So that means everything. So how is water private? So you have to...
Yeah, it's awful because you know how you people back in the States love, for example, avocado toast, right?
We do not look at Turner and I. We are not the people who love the avocado toast.
I pick at the avocado toast people in Brooklyn.
You people know what I mean.
Yeah, Turner's and neighbors in Brooklyn all love avocado. They love spending $16 American for an avocado.
It's a holiday here in Brooklyn.
So a huge, Chile is a huge avocado country. We love avocados. We used to love them even more before you people started putting them into smoothies and doing all kind of disgusting things to it.
A lot of anger here at us.
Yeah, there's a huge amount.
Wait, wouldn't that be good for you? You can sell them to us.
Yeah, but it's not so great because huge corporations buy land and have like the machinery to take water from deep beneath and really screw up the whole farming situation for everyone around. So right now we have, there's a place here called Petorca, which was famously known for its avocados. And now it only has a few big a few big corporations that actually export avocado, and all of our local avocado growers have gone down under because of private water law, you know?
Did they get to sell their land to these people, or was it just taken by the dirty Americans?
They don't want all of the land, you know? It's not only dirty Americans, you know?
It's international dirty.
Yeah, it's dirty Spaniards, dirty Chileans too, dirty everything, you know?
So can we be clear, though, that people who support the avocado toast industry are bad for are actually evil people, we can say now with all
completely evil people. Stop saying
all the brunchers in Brooklyn and everything.
The only thing that makes it like a super nutritious thing is all the bad things it's doing.
All the tears and sweat.
Yeah, you're taking away life from our country.
Wow.
So to get water, is it cost? Does everybody have to pay like a fee, like a water bill almost, or how does it work?
No, we all have a water bill. Everyone in their houses, everywhere. And there's this thing that when you buy land, you are buying all of there's an option to buy all of the water that's beneath.
Mineral rights or water rights.
Water rights.
Water rights, exactly. And those can be like really cool if you have like a tiny place in the country that you have your little house and you don't want to pay a water bill. So you take some of the water to, water your plants and take a shower. But Coca-Cola can buy land and totally dry up a whole zone just to put it into plastic bottles and sell it back to you, which kind of sucks.
Dasani water. That's Coca-Cola.
See?
Wait till they make their avocado water. Go on.